Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another comic book day. This one might not be on a Wednesday. I'm gonna be straight up, I'm gonna be straightforward. Today is Friday, and it's probably gonna be uploaded on Friday. So, I apologize for that. I apologize for being late. I apologize for not posting on Wednesday. I apologize. I'm sorry. But this week I've been ill, I've been busy, there's just been so much going on. But enough of that. You don't want to hear the reasons why it's not been early. You want to hear the reasons as to why I get to the comic book shop. Oh yes. Today we have a lot of comics. We have a lot of issue ones, which I don't really check my like League app. When I say that, I don't mean League of Legends. I'm not that kind of degenerate. I mean like League of Comic Geeks. It's like I'm not that kind of degenerate. I mean an app to track your comic books. No, it's where you like check what comic books are releasing when and what you have in your pull list and stuff. So, yeah, I don't usually check that until like the day before or the day of, just because I don't. But yeah, we have a lot of issue ones today. Thankfully, honestly, I'm actually excited about most of them because I've been wanting to read a few issue ones and get the start of series. As you can see in the background, I'm a manga guy, so to have like not the possibility to always get issue one and then like all the way through the series is kind of weird to me. But thankfully, whenever like a new issue one releases, I'm like, oh shit, I get to start from the beginning and read it all the way through. So that's super cool. And obviously, we know the big event this week. The big event this week will be last because I actually have a shocker. I have a shocker at the end of this video. But to get into the meat and potatoes, we have all Imperial War, Imperial Warriors. I am still not like caught up. I feel like half my new comic book days is just I'm not caught up on this, I'm not caught up on that. But I am truly sorry. But yes, Imperial War, Imperial Guardians is the I think it's the subplot to Imperial. So super. I'm just glad I get them all. Is the main thing. Speaking of getting them all, Transformers number 25. This is the first issue by, what's his name? Robert Kirkman. Danny Moore and Johnson has just finished his his 24 issues, and this is essentially issue one for Robert Kirkman. So, like I said, I've heard good things about the Power Rangers run by Danny Moore and Johnson. I have the first trade. I'm going to be reading it, and I have number 24, which was his final one. But yeah, I'm super excited to eventually read this, and like as I get more throughout. So, Transformers, super hyped about that. Next is actually like, I didn't get this, I think a month ago. It's The Amazing Spider-Man 10. I just wasn't on the pull list apparently, so managed to get that the other day. But look how sick this like variant art is. It's the Daily Bugle cover, so I think that's going on the wall. Personally, I think a nice new Spider-Man addition to the wall would be pretty cool. But yeah, number 10 to The Amazing Spider-Man. Still don't have every issue, and unfortunately, I did do some research, and the trade for the first 6, which I think is what I need, doesn't come out until next year. So yeah, I might just like download the Marvel like comic app and then read the first like couple issues that I don't have, which would be really good. But anyway, next, moving on to another series I still haven't caught up on. It's Ultimate Universe, Ultimate Black Panther 21. I've heard good things about Black Panther recently. Like the last 3 or 4 issues have apparently been like insanely good. Because I did hear that Black Panther wasn't doing the best. Like apparently it wasn't like the best Ultimate title, but apparently it's picked up in the last few. So I'll make sure I get the treats for that. I'm making sure that I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. I'm working on a video of reading the Ultimate Universe. Don't worry, it's not all gonna be an all one video to catch up, but it'll be a series, and the first one is coming out. Do I want to say next week? You don't know. The first one's coming out next week. Can't even get a Wednesday video up on time, but now is committing to 2 at least. But yeah, I will get that up next week. I promise you. And I know I've made promises before, but this is when I start keeping my promises. But anyway, another series I'm not caught up on is... Why am I holding it like that? Is Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman number 13. We know that's Catwoman. We know what she looks like. We've seen the images. So, yeah. I am like I said, I'm also working on a video reading the Absolute Universe, and I think the main thing I'm trying to decide is whether to read, like, make a video on, like, each series, or to make a video just universe-wise. Like, let's say I made, like, a video reading the first 12 issues of Absolute Batman, and it's, like, a 40-minute video, like, just discussing what I think of each issue. Or, like, I make a video discussing, like 1 to 5 of each series, because there's 1 to 5 of each, and then there's also like Absolute Evil, but then also Absolute Green Arrow is coming out soon, and I'm like, there is so much I need to do. I need to think about how I want to do it and then plan it as well. But I am working on it, and I am trying to get a concept in my brain to then put onto video and then editing. So I'm working on it, I promise you. Next is one I'm actually super excited about. It's The Amazing Spider-Man Torn. I just love the way they've drawn this cover. I don't know what it is. Like, it just looks gorgeous. But yeah, that is, like I said, issue 1's always excite me, because then I'm like, holy shit, I get to read it from the start to then like just carry on each month. But yeah, super excited about that. I have no idea what it's about, like, at all. I did a quick flip through, and I'm like, magic? Not as in the character magic, but like there is magic in the book. If you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm so hyped about that, and I will be doing next Wednesday. I will give you my thoughts on all my issue 1s, because I will read them by then. Speaking of issue 1, we have a 3-week delayed issue 1 of Blade Runner Black Lotus Las Vegas. I mean, what's that? What's this? Like, I'm a huge cyberpunk fan, and I don't know why, like, I haven't watched Blade Runner, I haven't read Blade Runner, but I'm like, why haven't I? Because it's just cyberpunk is what it is. Like, if you just even take a glimpse at the cover, that's basically Night City. So I was just like, you know what, yeah, I'm reading that shit. So managed to get it 3 weeks late, so the fact that the issue 2 comes out next week, I'm like, is it going to be late again, or I don't know. But we'll have to see next Wednesday. And I was going to say this is the final issue, but it's not. But it is the final number... No, it's not the final number 1. I'm just going to get on. It's The Punisher, number 1. I absolutely love The Punisher show. It is... John Bernthal is The Punisher. Perfect casting. I absolutely adored it. And to now get to read, like, a Punisher run... And to now get to read a Punisher run, like, from the beginning is, like, super cool. So, Frank Castle, I hope you're just as badass as I think you are. And then, should I? You know, no, I'm going to do this first. Next, we have my manga, because I'm going to save the best to last for the comic books. First up for the manga, we have Kaiju number 8, B-side number 2, which follows the backstory of Narumi, number 1. I can't express to you how much I love Kaiju number 8. It is, like, my current favourite, I was going to say ongoing manga series, but it's finished. Like, there's only 2 more physical copies that need to come out, because there's only 16 issues, or volumes. And, like, I have 14 of them, and then I have the light novel, and I have now the first 2 of the B-side, so I'm kind of upset. Like, I only have 2 more issues, or 2 more volumes to read, and then Kaiju number 8's done. And I'm like, wow. Kaiju number 8's kind of... Well, Kaiju number 8 is, like, peak, so... I mean, to be fair, once I finish reading that, I can actually finally read my next series, which I'm about to pull up, is Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, you might be thinking, Sean, why do you have all of Jujutsu Kaisen if you haven't read a single one? Look, Jujutsu Kaisen is now obviously at number 27 in the English publishing. But I'm just like, I kind of want to read it all like in a go. And I'm actually really grateful I haven't read any of it, because now I get to do it for a video. I get to make a big video being like, I read all of JJK in 1 week. But I am kind of bummed, because obviously the new, like, the sequel has, like, the first chapters come out. So I do kind of want to read that. But then it's like, ooh, do I want to read, like the last... I think there's 35 issues. do I want to read like the last 7 to 8 issue or volumes online? But then I'm just like, it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, I am super happy I got this. I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, really. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I do know what happened in the last issue, because, I mean, if you're a JJK fan, you know what happened in number 26 got spoiled, like, a year ago at least. But that is it for the manga. And finally, for the final item on New Comic Book Day, we have the absolute... It's the event of the summer, the autumn. It's technically autumn, the event of the year, maybe. DCKO. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I don't think you understand. Like, and guys, I'm about to tell you something that's going to shock you. I read this. I know. What? New Comic Book Day first? Sean reads a comic? But yeah, I read this last night. I was like, you know what? I'm not fucking, like, why am I just not reading this? Like, I feel so guilty whenever I get... I don't know why I feel guilty, but it's like, I feel so guilty when I get, like, an absolute title, and I'm like, I can't read this because I'm, like, caught up yet. And I'm like, this is the biggest event of the summer. Or the year, sorry. And I'm just like, I don't want to, like, fall behind again. So I just read it. And oh my god, is it peak. Like, I'm not... Obviously, I'm very new to comics, but I grasped everything. And there is some cool stuff in this, like... There's plot twists, there's Easter eggs, there's insane art, there's, like, moments that you just, like... If you are not reading this, you need to read this right now. It is so cool. I need to, like, do research on how to continue reading this, like, arc, but... Because it's not going to be like a DCKO 1, DCKO 2. I think there's one before this that you're supposed to read. And then there's also, like, the next one's, like, Teen Titan, or, like, Titans. And then the next one's, like, Superman and The Flash. Like, I think it's all, like, across the universe. It's like an Elseworlds event. So, I need to figure out how I'm going to, like, get them each week. Because I think it's week by week now. But yeah, there is a DCKO 2. But then I think it's also happening in different series. So, I'm going to get that. And I'm going to freaking try and get the one before it. I'll contact my LCS and see what they, like, can do to help me. But yeah, I'm actually going to take you... I'm going to cut to the video of last night when I read this, and I gave you my thoughts on it, because this shit's peak. So, I think I've just finished it. No, I have a few more pages to go. Yeah, I have a few more pages to go. But we have the roster. So, if you don't know what DCKO is, if you don't know what DCKO is, it's essentially Darkseid has now become, like, the god of all gods. Like, he is genuinely unkillable, and he essentially, like, kills every superhero ever, and they get brought back in time by what's his name? By Booster Gold and the Timekeeper, I think his name is. And essentially they're like, if you want to defeat Darkseid, you need to go get the Earth's core, which is now a celestial heart. But in order to do that, you all need to fight each other, because it needs to be convinced that you all, like, are powerful and, like, deserve it. So, yeah, essentially, these 32 people are fighting full-fledged against each other to get the power to defeat Darkseid and then bring back everyone. So we have... I might not know some of these, so bear with me. Joker. I don't know her name. Jay Garrick. Don't know her name. I think that's Oliver Queen, but I'm not 100% sure. Green Arrow is what I think it is. Don't know who that is. Superman. I don't know who that is. Essentially, we have all of these people. Now I'll try and find a picture online and I'll like put it here. I think I don't know most about half of these people. I will say that I mean I'm pretty sure like of all the memes I've seen, like canonically Plastic Man would win, but I don't think he will. I think Supergirl is gonna win. Is my prediction. Of no basis, by the way. There is no basis to my like guessing. I'm just like, you know what? Random pick and boom, Supergirl. But yeah, that is my my guess. Whoa. Okay, first of all, what the fuck? So the heart they're trying to get after, I probably already would have said it, but there is major spoilers. So the heart they're going after in the Earth's core is actually the one that made Darkseid the way he is. Wait. I don't know what I can technically show you, just because of like copyright and like legal reasons, but if you can't tell who that is, that's absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Absolute cinema. You're saying what? And at the end, they're saying Darkseid has taken the form of one of their own. So no, friend, the game isn't beginning. It's already over. So essentially... Oh shit. So on this like teaser trailer that we got to see like a while ago, or like the teaser bracket, I'll whack it here. It said Batman on it, but the Joker killed Batman. So now there's a Joker smile over where Batman was. Wait, hold on. So this is going on until March. So I'm pretty sure, I'll double check this. This is how they're gonna release like each one. Ooh. Okay, so the one I should have read was Justice League: The Omega Act. So I will try and get that. Next, I need to read Titans 28, Superman 31, The Flash 26, Justice League Unlimited 12, DC KO Night Fight, Aquaman 11, Titans 29, DC KO 2, Superman 32, Flash 27, Justice League Unlimited 13, and then it's just going to carry on. So I think in DC KO 2 it will then give me the like more what I need. But I will also check on my LCS to see whether they know what I need to do. But ladies and gentlemen, DCKO. Oh my god, what? You're saying not only are they trying to get the power for Darkseid, but Darkseid has snuck among their ranks and is apparently like among them, among us? But not only that, we have a teaser for absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. This is absolute cinema. I'm so happy I read this like 2 days after I got it because I am excited. I'm getting every single issue. I'm reading every single freaking one. I mean, look at that. DCKO. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Jesus Christ, it's freaking... Wow, it's 3:30 in the morning, bro. And you're saying I've just read DCKO and... What? Also, just a little side tangent. I didn't know there was, like, blind bags you could get. That's not funny. Where was mine? Where was this information? Is it my fault that I didn't do my research? Maybe. What did I say? What did I say? It's peak. I don't know what Sean just told you because... I mean, I do know what he told you because I read this last night and I filmed it last night. But this shit... Oh, it's so good. I can't wait to read it, continue reading it. But yeah, that is New Comic Book Day. A bit of a short one today. I didn't get any trades this week. I got 2 manga, but I didn't get any... Didn't really get anything throughout the week. Oh, wait, no, did I? I don't know if I got anything throughout the week. But yeah, kind of a short one today. I think the last one was a short one as well, but... But yes, that has been New Comic Book Day. If you guys are excited for DCKO, leave a comment on who you think is going to win, because I told you who I thought was going to win in the last clip. There was no, like, premise to why I thought they were going to win, but... I mean, you already know. I think Supergirl is going to win. I don't know why, I just do. And I think Supergirl's badass. I think she's cool as hell. So, Supergirl is my prediction. Leave in the comments who you think is going to be the winner of DCKO, essentially. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Please be out for a new video on Monday and Wednesday. I will get Wednesday's video up on time, and I will make sure that I have a video on Monday doing something. That sounds weird. Reading something. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you